So I came across this video online and on TikTok, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So these are federal immigration officers, so ICE agents, that raided MacArthur Park in Los Angeles. I want to show you guys this video because it is absolutely ridiculous to see how deep they rolled into this park and how it was much more of a symbolic thing. But let me play this video for you guys, and then I have a lot of thoughts to offer on this.
Mayor Bass, I need to get my phone and we're departing.
Okay. All right. Statement, Mayor Bass.
Aaron Bass. Mayor Bass.
Any comment, Mayor Bass?
Thank you.
Mayor Bass, any comment?
Yes, my comment is they need to leave, and they need to leave right now. They need to leave because this is unacceptable.
Who did you speak with?
Just wait and see.
Mayor Bass,
They will be leaving soon.
who did you speak with on the phone just now? Who did you speak with on the phone?
They had a custom.
Wow.
So there were no confirmed arrests with this, but this was more of a show of force, not safety. So these ICE agents, Border Patrol, and the National Guard descended on this park with military vehicles, drones, horseback units. There were no confirmed arrests. So what was the purpose? This was a show of force through and through. This felt less like law enforcement and more like political theater designed to intimidate and terrorize an immigrant-heavy community. Because this park isn't just a park, it's a symbol. Council member Eunice Hernandez called it, quote, the Ellis Island of the West Coast. It's a cultural and community gathering place for immigrants, especially Central American and Mexican families. So militarizing a space like this sends this message that you are not safe anywhere. So as you guys saw in that video, Mayor Bass and local leaders were there, and they pushed back hard. But is it enough? Because she confronted these agents on site, calling the raid outrageous and un-American. But it raises the question, can these local officials actually stop federal raids in sanctuary cities? Because you guys had seen a lot of people coming for sanctuary cities. You've seen Zoran Mamdani pretty much said that they're a sanctuary city and they're going to protect the immigrants that are in New York City once he becomes mayor. And you had seen Tom Homan say that, float the idea of arresting anybody that gets in his way, including local leaders. The communities of this need more than just condemnation. They need protection, policy, and legal support. Federal class action lawsuits are in motion alleging racial profiling and overreach, and it challenges whether the Department of Homeland Security can bypass local protections and deploy troops without coordination. But as we had seen, the Trump administration was just granted the green light by Congress to be able to send undocumented migrants anywhere in the world to third-party countries that they're not even from. So this was just a show of force to show them that, hey, we have the power to do this. We're going to come into your community and your neighborhoods. These are people who came here for a better life and working and paying in taxes and paying into systems and programs that they're not going to be able to benefit from. This was the administration showing force. This was a show of force through and through, that no matter where you are, no matter where you go, we will be there and you are not safe anywhere, not even in these sanctuary cities. That's what this was. This also seems like an attempt to normalize future sweeps and precondition Americans to accept this. Is this going to be the new normal? Is this the new Gilead, where there's just armed soldiers and troops patrolling the streets, arresting people left and right, throwing into unmarked vans, take them off to God knows where? Like, that's where we're headed. That's going to be the new normal. And that's what they want to condition us all for. This doesn't feel like America. This feels like a country that nobody has any rights in anymore. The sad thing is people knew that this was coming. From the research that I found online. They knew it was coming, but they still felt powerless. Apparently there were flyers and warnings that were circulating on social media just days before this raid. So the park was nearly empty that day, which shows that people were scared. Like, this invoked actual fear. Like, people were gone. The park was almost empty. And it reflects a broader climate of surveillance, fear-mongering, and forced displacement. That's what this is. And this is bigger than just one raid. This is about who belongs in this country. It's a test to run for something bigger, a wide-scale immigration enforcement in liberal cities. It's about who has a right to public space, who gets to feel safe, and who's being pushed out. And if left unchecked, this sets a dangerous precedent for mass raids in the guise of law and order. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this. I think this is absolutely crazy that they have ICE agents out there on horseback raiding parks. Are you serious? Parks. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is a dangerous road that we are heading down, and it just seems like this is going to be happening more and more and more, but we just cannot let ourselves be conditioned to this kind of activity taking place day in and day out everywhere. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe before you go. Turn on the bell for post notifications. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.